Hello, my dear Capricorn. Welcome. This is your intuitive energetic check-in for the week of January 30th through February 5th. Let's see where our Capricorn energies are for this week. Your subconscious drives, your obstacle, your support, possible outcome, overall vibe. Oh, the Nine of Pentacles. I like it a lot. That's great energy. Energy where you're going to be working hard towards achieving some kind of goals that are going to bring you a lot of rewards in the end. Very nice. I like it. Ooh, King of Wands. Very nice. So look at this. You're in a King of Wands energy here, which is incredibly beautiful energy. This is the energy of looking ahead, kind of making big plans, figuring out like what to do next, how to grow yourself, how to overcome any kind of challenges here in your life. And I feel like whatever challenges you have been encountering, especially in your work situation here, you will be overcoming this week because you're going to figure out ways of how to overcome them. And I feel like you're going to be able to work closely with other people. You're going to be able to be a leader in a group of people. So if you've had some big ideas at work in the prior weeks, in the prior months, and no one was kind of buying them, this week you will see how people are going to listen to you, look up to you, and wait for your direction. And I like it quite a lot here. Underneath it all, you are being driven by this energy of like not having enough. Something in the past has caused a lot of delays for you. And this energy of like feeling like you are not where you need to be type of energy is definitely pushing you to be proactive, and it's definitely pushing you to make these big decisions and kind of like take the reins in your hands, if you may. What the universe wants you to know is that right now, with the Three of Wands here being in your obstacle, this is not like the time to sit and wait. Like Three of Wands is a very patient kind of card. Instead, the Knight of Wands is here in your strength, the card of action, right? It's the universe is telling you, you gotta act. If you see a solution, you gotta go for it. And you have to be fearless when you're doing it. Very nice. Let's see the outcome. Wow, King of Swords, my friend. Woohoo! And then the King of Swords is a very much like getting it done type of energy, and not only getting it done, but getting it done in a way that's very much disciplined, very much just, very much like on point. So with diligence, with your ability to kind of persevere this week and push forward, you will definitely get things done. I love it. Absolutely love it. Hope this reading helped you and clarified a couple of things for you. Like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet, and have a super wonderful week, my dear friend. Hello, my dear Aquarius. Welcome. This is your intuitive energetic check-in for the week of January 30th through February 5th. Let's look at your energies for this week. Your subconscious drives, obstacle, support, possible outcome, and the overall vibe. Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles, the energy of getting things done, the energy of working towards something. And it's kind of like you're not just working towards something, you're working towards something because you do not want to fail. You're so scared of failing that you're willing to persevere and push forward as much as possible during this week. Let's see what the rest of the cards say here. Ooh, another five. Okay. So with the Five of Wands here being the energy that you're currently in, it tells me that you are willing to kind of push through and persevere despite any kind of obstacle, despite any kind of competition that goes your way, because you're being driven by this Nine of Pentacles energy here. And that's the energy of like enjoying your rewards, enjoying the fruits of your labor, working hard towards something that's going to make you happy in the end. So you have a goal of some kind, especially professionally here. I feel like you have a goal that you want to accomplish and you're finally going to feel movement this week. It's not going to be easy to get to where you need to go. However, with having this movement right in front of you, I feel like you're going to be able to at least start accomplishing things that you have not been able to accomplish in quite some time. We have 2 5s here and the reading indicating a transformation and change. So things are shifting, things are transforming, and they are transforming in a better direction here. 6 of Swords is in your obstacle here, and that's a kind of moving away from what you've already started. What you should be doing instead here with the Strength card being the Hierophant is concentrate on things that have already started. Like, don't just leave your job and go into a new job all of a sudden. Try to wrap up like whatever you have started already. Does it make sense? If you have any unfinished projects, if you have any unfinished follow-throughs with your clients that you got to do, if you have like something of that nature that needs to be done, do it first before you get new clients. Do it first before you start a new job. Like, finish something up here. And with the Hierophant being in your Strength, it's all about hard work, right? It's all about ethics. It's all about like staying traditional within your work environment. So do everything by the book this week, because things will pick up, pace will pick up, and there is going to be a chance to do things sloppy or jump from one thing to the next thing. And that will definitely not lead you to a good outcome here. Obviously, what's that saying? Sloppy dies, drinks twice, or pays twice. I don't know. You know what I mean. Make sure you're diligent, and you will have conflict. You will have some kind of rivalry or some kind of opposition, either real or perceived from others here. However, that energy will also push you to be better, because you, I feel like this energy is available to you, at least will want to get things done in the best possible way. So whenever you look back at this time frame, or whenever anyone else looks back at this time frame, they will look at your work and compliment you for it, instead of saying, oh man, now we have to redo the whole thing, like Aquarius messed the whole thing up. Do you know what I mean? Wow, woohoo, the Fool as the outcome for the week. Yeah, it's going to be a new beginning for you. There's going to be a new opportunity. Something new will come, right, like it's waiting for you right around the corner. You know, with the 5 of Pentacles being the overall energy for this whole week, the great, the accomplishments are right around the corner. The new opportunity is right around the corner. Something good and unexpected is right around the corner. Like, things are shifting in your life, especially professionally here. Things are getting better, and keep on doing the right thing, my dear Aquarius. That's all I got for you. I hope this reading clarified a couple of things for you. Like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet. And have a super wonderful week, my friend. Hello, my dear Pisces. Welcome. This is your intuitive energetic check-in for the week of January 30th. Through February 5th. Let's look at your energies for the week. That's your energy for the week. I don't know if it fell this way or the other way. It's upside down. Your subconscious drives, your obstacle, your supportive energy here, possible outcome, and the overall vibe. So the overall vibe is the 5 of Wands here. There could be conflict in your life, conflict with other people, conflict within yourself. There's definitely something that's going on which you will need to address, either because of the rivalry or competition that's stemming from others, or the competition that you have for yourself within yourself because of the goals that you are accomplishing or not accomplishing. Currently you are in the Hanged Man upside down energy, and that's a very interesting energy here, because that's the energy of sacrifice. That's the energy of like punishing yourself. Also like the energy of being compulsive, like in a bad type of way. And it could also be the energy of like being sick. So there's something that's going on within yourself where you're probably pushing yourself a little too hard here during this time frame, or in this recent past. So do watch out for it. And internally you feel it with the Six of Pentacles energy here. You know that there's only this much you can give. You know that there's only this much that you have in yourself. But somehow, somewhere, you just keep pushing it. You keep pushing it. You keep pushing it. You keep pushing it. And it's definitely taking a toll on you. And I do feel like it's taking a toll on you very much internally here. Either like your health-wise or just physically, mentally, there is a misalignment of some kind where you're just not really quite happy with things the way that they're going right now during this time frame. And the universe wants you to know that like the Nine of Cups is in your obstacle here. There is this desire to push forward and push forward and push forward. However, it does not mean that you gotta do it. You gotta kind of evaluate what is it that makes you happy. Like what is it that's giving you stability, and only then you will be able to kind of like figure out how to alleviate this heavy energy that's surrounding you during this time frame, because you might be putting emphasis or importance on things that are not really truly all that important to you. I don't know what those things are. This is a general reading, but I do feel like it's an internal thing. As I said before, like maybe you set out some goals to yourself with a certain like timelines. Maybe those timelines need to be readjusted. Maybe you just haven't been feeling all great, feeling all well, but you're still pushing through despite of how you're physically feeling. So you're not taking care of your body during this time frame, and you're just kind of persevering and pushing through. You know what I mean? So the universe is calling you to regain that energy in some way, with the Strength card being in your strength sector, which is great. That's the energy of like reshifting focus and recognizing what is it that you need to regain your strength, to rebuild your inner that inner a fire within yourself, to basically rebuild that inner strength, get that energy back. I do feel like for some of you, this energy that I'm picking up here is definitely going to require you to look into yourself and pretty much reevaluate. And I think I already said it, but I keep on getting this message and I want to articulate it clearly to you. Just like almost like reevaluate, where are you right now in your life? Where do you need to go, and what can be adjusted, and where can you find some time to regain your energy back? Like I feel like there is no resting here in your life. Like there's no resting. You just push. And that's why you're feeling so drained out during this time frame. And look at this. 5 of Cups is a possible outcome for this week. So you do need to address what is it that you set out for yourself. Readdress your goals, my friends, because you are already accomplishing a lot. You are already getting a lot done. However, you are not celebrating those moments. You do need to celebrate where like the steps that you've already progressed through. You know what I mean? You have to acknowledge that. Otherwise, you will never be happy. Yeah, the biggest takeaway message here is reevaluate your goals, my friend, to make sure that you are not totally draining the heck out of yourself. Because when you're sick and tired, you can't accomplish anything. So do shift your thinking here, and that's what the universe wants you to do. Hope this reading clarified a couple of things for you, my dear friend. like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet. And have a super wonderful week, my friend. Hello, my dear Aries. Welcome. This is your intuitive energetic check-in for the week of January 30th to February 5th. I'm always confused with the dates. Time just flies. Okay, so our Aries energy for the week. Your subconscious drives, your obstacle, support, possible outcome, overall vibe, the Six of Wands. Great energy, my dear Aries. I feel like you're gonna be acknowledged for your efforts and for your leadership potential within your work environment this week. Let's see what the rest of the cards are saying here. Wow, great energy. You're currently in a Seven of Cups energy, telling me that there have been some things that have not been resolved as of yet. And this week you're going to be pushed to make some really serious choices. And with an Ace of Cups here being your subconscious energy, I do feel like intuitively you're just gonna take charge and you're gonna take control of all of the big questions that need to be resolved. And I feel like you're gonna have this really much leadership quality this week, the energy that I picked up right away here, where people will look up to you for guidance and people will listen to you and will follow your advice. So if you've had some tension at work where you may have not been really heard by your supervisors, by your subordinates, by your colleagues, by your team members, like however the structure of your job is, I feel like this week they will listen to you, they will seek your advice, and they will seek your leadership to advance. And right now, this is not the time to kind of take a step back. Like the Four of Swords is in your obstacle. This is not the time to step back. This is the time with the Justice cards here is to kind of get on it, you know, create structures, create solutions, kind of like move forward, look at, reassess it, like all the problems that are in front of you and figure out how to tackle them, you know. And again, I do feel a lot of collaboration here. Collaborative energy is going to be helpful to you, and people will be receptive to work with you because I feel some kind of state of, you know, how do I say it? I feel like you will be exuding an energy of harmony almost. You know, like the best leaders are the ones who not only can come up with the best solutions, but who also instill this level of security and stability for the people around them, right? Like if things go down, you do not want to follow somebody who's like yelling and screaming and like losing their SHIT. You want to lead somebody who's cool, collected, calm, very much determined, has a clear goal, has a clear understanding of what is happening and how to kind of proceed within the given situation. And I do feel like you will have that exuding out of you, even though on the inside with the Seven of Cups here, like you could be feeling like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. Like I can go this way, I can go that way. But on the outwardly, like on the outside, you're going to be perceived as somebody who knows exactly what they're doing. You're going to have a certain tone to your voice where people will listen to you. Very great energy here. Let's look at the outcome for the week. Six of Pentacles. I like it here because that's the energy of harmony. Energy of like sharing, and I do feel like sharing is going to be a big part of this week. Yes, you're gonna have the leadership qualities here. Yes, people will listen to you, but you do have to share your ideas and your communications with people around you to get things done. You know, you cannot be a leader if you're all by yourself. You need a team of people to support you and to be behind you in order to get any kind of movement happening. Love this energy. Absolutely love it. I hope this reading clarified a couple of things for you, my dear friend. Like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet, and have a super wonderful week, my friend. Hello, my dear Taurus. Welcome. This is your intuitive energetic check-in for the week of January 30th through February 5th. Oh my God, these cards. Okay, one card already fell out for you. Woo! And that's your energy for the week, my dear friend. Your subconscious drive here. Obstacle. Support. Possible outcome, overall vibe, the Page of Pentacles. I like this energy here because Page is a little bit of an easier energy for you. And I feel like you've been really stressing out over your relationship, stressing out over money, stressing out over your financial stability and over your work situation. And now you're in a King of Swords energy where you're finally kind of starting to put those emotions aside and trying to figure out like, okay, what is it that I want? Where am I going? What am I doing? How are things going to be for me? And I feel like it's kind of giving you much bigger clarity in your personal life as well as in your work life. Like as you're collaborating with other people, as you're working with other individuals in your team. And with an Eight of Wands energy being here, your subconscious drive, like you are facilitating these conversations, or at least there's that desire to have conversations, to have collaborations, to actually discuss whatever is happening with people around you, to try to find solutions, because your energy is lighter here. Like overall, even though the King of Swords is here, I do feel like the overall energy is lighter, much lighter. And the universe wants you to know like the Hermit is in your obstacle this week. And that's like the energy of like self-pity, energy of like delaying things, like feeling like nothing is gonna work out, feeling hopeless, kind of like hating everybody, like hating the people around you, like no one can do anything right, everyone is a loser, no one understands me. Like having those kind of thoughts, if you have any of them, catch it right away, because it's not gonna get you anywhere. It's only gonna hinder this beautiful energy that's coming your way to be able to like work with others collaboratively and to even, you know, work out any kind of personal situations that have been on your mind for quite some time now. Because this energy of like, let's work it out, let's get it done is here available to you. And I like it because, as I said before, it is a much lighter energy. The Nine of Cups is in your strength, and that's the energy of like emotional stability and the energy of trying to get things done, energy of kind of believing and believing that things will work out, and therefore willing to work hard for them. Like even you know, you feel like you've done everything towards something that you believe, but then you also know that you can do a little more just to ensure that you're getting those goals completed. You know what I mean? And look, the possible outcome is overcoming all obstacles. The Seven of Wands is here. And that's the energy of overcoming obstacles. This is the kind of luck that comes your way after you've done everything. You know, like why is somebody so lucky? Oh, well, because they work 60 hours a week. That's because they, you know, bust their butt to get this and to do that and to get this going and to get that going. It's not because it's falling in their head, right? It's because they're working towards it, and then all of a sudden they have all of these beautiful rewards come their way. And the same for you. And I do feel strongly that this does pertain for most of you in your work environment. Like you persevering, pushing through and being collaborative with other people will get you acknowledged, will get you completing certain big tasks at work, and it will bring you financial, like, you know, financial rewards. And I do feel for others of you the same kind of vibe within the relationship sector as well, kind of working through problems, discussing problems, persevering, and having a light energy about it, like having hope with it will definitely make you will definitely help you tackle a lot of the issues at hand. I hope I articulated this energy well for you, my dear friend. It is a lot and it is a general reading, so I can say a lot more, but I think you got the gist of it, and I hope this clarified a couple of things for you. Like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet, and have a super wonderful week, my friend. It's going to be a beautiful week for you. Hello, my dear Gemini. Welcome. This is your intuitive energetic check-in for the week of January 30th through February 5th. Let's look at our Gemini energies here for the week. Your subconscious drive, your obstacle, your support, possible outcome, overall vibe. We got the Knight of Wands energy, energy of action, energy of getting things done, energy of not being scared to kind of keep on pushing through and opening doors, even if it feels like doors are not exactly open for you. You know what I mean? Let's see what the cards have for you. Cards are going all over the place, by the way. Okay, beautiful. So I feel like with the full energy here being your energy for the week, you have an opportunity for new beginnings. You have an opportunity to kind of start new projects, get yourself into new situations. And with the Five of Wands being here, your subconscious energy, I do feel a lot of collaboration, a lot of collaborative energies, like a lot of discussion, a lot of coming together with other people and creating something bigger and better because of the ideas challenging because of challenging ideas on both sides, on all sides. And that's what collaboration is all about, you know. Let's do something this way. Okay, great. Let's add this onto it. Okay, amazing. Now what about if we kind of add this as well? You know, wow, now something big is being born, something big is being built. And I feel like you're going to be included on a lot of conversations, or you're going to include yourself into a lot of the conversations that are going to end up being very fruitful in the end here. What the universe wants you to know is that right now is not the time to kind of like feeling any type of way of if you hear any kind of constructive criticism from anybody or hear anybody's feedback. This is not the time to take that feedback personal. This is a time to take that feedback and grow from it. This is the time with the Seven of Swords being here, and your strength is to become better at something, is to gain wisdom, is to gain some kind of like resolve any kind of hidden energies, is to figure out what is going on, figure out what is happening. And the only way you can get there is by listening and by understanding and taking in all of the feedback, all of the conversations that are happening around you without dismissing anything and without shutting anybody down or feeling any type of way about it. This energy is very quick. I feel it coming through me really, 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 really rapidly. And as a Gemini, I like it. And I'm sure you will like it as well, because you will get a lot of things done during this week. I feel it. Even though it might feel like everything is constantly moving and there is no stop during this week, things will get done. A lot of things will definitely get done this upcoming week. And look at this. You're going to come out as a King of Cups on top of this in the end of the week. So you will look back, and by the end of the week, the energy will ease off for sure here. By the end of the week, you will realize that you've done a lot, and you're going to be proud of yourself for doing this. And you will also give yourself a little time to relax. Or if you're not planning to relax the following weekend, the universe is telling you, you know what, take a little break. Because this is going to be a very busy week with a lot of action and a lot of change and a lot of shifting in a positive direction. I love it. Looking forward to this week. Hope this reading clarified a couple of things for you, my dear friend. Like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet, and have a super wonderful week, my friend. Hello, my dear Cancer. Welcome. This is your intuitive energetic check-in for the week of January 30th through February 5th. Let's look at our Cancer energies. Your subconscious drives, your obstacle, your support, possible outcome. I don't know, it's so blurry. Okay, now it's better. And the overall vibe. You got the Ace of Cups as the overall vibe. That's the energy of brand new feelings coming your way. I feel like you're going to feel the ease in your feelings as well. Your intuition is going to be heightened during this time frame, and also there's going to be a lot more satisfying and a lot more pleasant feelings happening in regards to your domestic life, in regards to your family. I like it. So your energy is the Three of Pentacles right now, telling me that you are very much willing to work with others, be collaborative with others, work things out, try to find solutions here. And the Knight of Cups is here, your subconscious energy. And that's the energy of doing it from a perspective of love, from a perspective of care. Not only do you want to reach some kind of solutions during this week, but you also want to do it in a way that's satisfying for all, like really beneficial for all here. What the universe wants you to know is the Knight of Pentacles is actually in your obstacle here. And that's the energy of like overwhelming responsibility and patience. The universe is telling you, do not be patient this week. Do not just take on more and more and more responsibilities for the sake of others. However, with the Ten of Wands being in your strength, I do feel like you will be able to get whatever you're responsible for accomplished and finalized and completed here. So do watch out for that, because you are coming into this week with an open heart, and it does feel like because you're going to want to work things out with others, you might end up getting a short end of a stick by kind of taking on more responsibilities than you need to, and in result you might end up not meeting your own personal responsibilities, if that makes sense. So the universe is telling you, do concentrate on whatever it is that you have to do first, and maybe then, if you have some time, some energy left over, only then consider taking something else on. And even then, like, think twice, if not 3 times. You know what I mean? Beautiful. The High Priestess as the outcome for the week. Amazing energy. That's like that energy of love. Energy of love. Subconscious satisfaction. I like it. You're going to be able to make the right discretion as the week progresses. I do feel like you will know what you should and should not be doing. So if you're hesitant about something, like if somebody asks you to do something, if you're hesitant, listen to that inside voice, or hesitate and take a second to think and process it first before giving anybody your final answer. Does it make sense? I hope that it makes sense. Beautiful week, my dear Cancer. I like this energy a lot. And I hope this reading clarified a couple of things for you. Like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet. And have a wonderful, wonderful week, my friend. Hello, my dear Leo. Welcome. This is your intuitive energetic check-in for the week of January 30th through February 5th. Let's look up my Leo energies here for the week. Your subconscious drive, your obstacle, your support, possible outcome, and overall vibe. 2 of Pentacles. There's a lot going to be going on this week where you're going to be required to juggle different energies, different things, different responsibilities. And you're going to be called to adapt to these changes rather fast. Let's see what the rest of the cards say. 5 of Pentacles. Okay. Interesting. So the way I'm feeling this energy here, with you being in a 5 of Pentacles energy, I feel like through the week, Throughout the week, your energy will shift. In the beginning of the week, you might feel energized. You might feel kind of like, okay, let me work with others. Let me come, let me be collaborative. Let me make like some kind of big decisions with others. Let me build on what others have to contribute to me. I don't know, there's going to be some kind of like energy of let me collaborate, but as the week will progress, that energy of collaboration will subside within yourself, and you will not want to rely on anyone because you will feel like you cannot rely on anyone. And instead of like working with your groups of people, like working with others, you will revert deeply into yourself and pretty much will walk away from any kind of teamwork, from any kind of collaborative experiences here, with an Eight of Cups energy being in your subconscious drive. Like you're gonna want to do everything by yourself. However, what the universe is telling you, the High Priestess is here in your obstacle. That's the energy of ignorance, energy of prejudice. Like, watch your thoughts of how you think about others here this week, because you might feel like others are not good enough for you or not smart enough for you to work with, or they just don't know what the heck they're doing, or there might not be, I don't know, they might not live up to your kind of like your inner idea of how they should be. And that could create a lot of issues potentially. That could like really push others away from you. So watch out for this energy here. What the universe is telling you to do is keep it calm. Keep it calm, my friend. Keep your mouth shut almost. Like, you're gonna have this energy of like, let me get things done, let me do this, let me do that, and it's gonna be very fast paced around you and within yourself with the Two of Pentacles here. But the universe is telling you, slow down, slow down, slow down, because your fast energy, your desire to get things done all by yourself, your own way, could potentially push people away from you, which is not going to be beneficial to you in the long term here. And an Ace of Cups is here as your outcome. You can restart the way you are with others. You can kind of catch yourself when you start questioning others, when you start kind of being a bully. You have the energy available to you to kind of take a different approach here. Take an approach of looking at people the way the source would look at them, look at people for their beautiful things. Look at people the way God looks at people. You have to understand that nobody is perfect. You have to understand that no one will ever live up to your expectations, because you have very high expectations, my dear friend, especially in the work environment. And sometimes you do have to take a step back, and sometimes you do have to let others do things their way. It's not always your way, and your way is just as wrong as everybody else's way. It's a very strong message. It's coming in very strongly. Do try to take a step back. Do try to take a chill pill, and do try to delay some kind of projects. There's no reason to rush anything, obviously, unless you're like a brain surgeon, and even then, with the Four of Swords here, it's all about delaying something. It's all about taking a step back and chilling out, coming into something with a different energy, and this new energy is available for you. So do watch for it. Do not push people away from yourself here, my dear friend. Hope this reading clarified a couple of things for you. Like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet, and have a wonderful, wonderful week, my friend. Hello, my dear Virgo, welcome. This is your intuitive energetic check-in for the week of January 30th through February 5th. Let's look what we got for Virgo energy. Your subconscious drives, your obstacle, your support, possible outcome, overall vibe. The Eight of Cups, interesting energy here with an Eight of Cups. It's almost like you're changing your perception. You're walking away from your old beliefs and you're trying to figure out the new way to look at life, new way to look at people and things around you. Moving my crystals around. Okay, so we got exactly what I was feeling here. The cards are saying exactly the same thing. This is amazing. So with the new energy that you are feeling, you are in a full energy, so that it is it's all indicative of a new beginning, looking at life from a very much new perspective and a much more innocent perspective, where you can finally trust people, where you can finally work with people again. And with this energy, sometimes you could actually figure out that working with others is a lot more beneficial than working alone in a lot of instances. You have ease about you with the Page of Cups here and in your driving energy. Like you have this new ease about you, this much easier energy that's a lot more loving, a lot more happy. You're more giggly, you're more you're more prevalent to joke and smile during this time frame, and maybe that's why you're a lot more accepting of other people, and maybe that's why you're a lot more willing to collaborate and work with others during this time frame. You will have the this kind of detached vibe about you, and that's with the King of Cups energy here and your obstacle, and that's what you gotta watch for, because you do like to distance yourself, detach yourself, and kind of separate yourself from situation, from people, or sometimes you just want to make a decision, even though it's a wrong decision, just like a really fast decision, to avoid working with others. That's not it. That's not a week for it. With the Five of Swords energy here being in your strength, it does tell me that your way of thinking is changing, and you gotta allow that change to kind of solidify within yourself. You know, the only way you can win, like the Five of Swords card is sometimes like winning at all cost card, but like the way I'm taking this message in is that like the best way to win is when you have a strong team behind you. So the universe is telling you, if you truly want to win, then you will truly figure out a way how to compromise and how to deal with people around you in order to kind of get them onto your team, onto your project, into your collaborative situation, instead of pushing them away and doing it all by yourself. You know what I mean? I think you know what I mean. And look at this, Two of Pentacles here. You'll get everything done. It's going to be, the decisions are going to be balanced because it's not going to be one-sided. That's why it's good to have a team by your side. Because when you're making a decision on your behalf, you only have one perspective. You only have your perspective. When you're working with a team, when you're working with others, then you're able to create a much better solution to a situation, because there's multiple perspectives that have to, you know, put their input into a situation in order to come up with solution, right? That's why big corporations like big collaborative teams and open office spaces, so people can have these moments of discussing stuff from different perspectives in order to get the best solution possible. Great change, my dear friend. I do see you becoming a much more lighter person in your energy, and I feel like that's exactly what's allowing you to let others in and work with others here. I like where this is going. I hope this energy feels good and right for you, and I hope this reading clarified a couple of things for you. Like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet, and have a super wonderful week, my friend. Hello, my dear Libra. Welcome. This is your intuitive energetic check-in for the week of January 30th through February 5th. Let's see, my friend, where your energy is for this week. Subconscious drives, obstacles, support, possible outcome, overall vibe. We got the Six of Pentacles. I feel like things are changing within your energy, and you are going to become a lot more generous and a lot more open as the week progresses here. But let's see what the rest of the cards say. Yeah, very interesting. You've been in a Five of Pentacles energy, and that's the energy of like insecurity, energy of very serious energy of nothing is going the right way. Things just need to be done. Things need to be taken care of, but nothing is panning out. I don't see a way out. This I gotta take care of. That I gotta take care of, but I'm tired, you know. People are annoying me. There was like, it's really heavy energy. It's not a cool energy at all, but I feel like it's shifting as the week progressing from that energy of like nothing is working out. I don't want to deal with anybody. I don't want to deal with anything, into like a much lighter feeling coming through. Like underneath it all, the Two of Pentacles energy as your driving force here is the energy of balance, energy of like figuring out how to kind of prioritize things in your life to make your life a little easier. And I feel like you will be able to get there. Like you will be able to figure out how to change some things up in your life in order to ease your energy out. And with the Six of Cups energy being here and your obstacle, it's kind of like you need to finish certain cycles in your life. Like if you see patterns in your life, like where you do things a certain way and then you're not happy about the outcome, maybe this is the time to kind of acknowledge it to yourself and not do the same thing again with that outcome that you don't want. You know what I mean? And what the universe is telling you to do instead, just pay attention to your thinking here, with the Nine of Swords being in your strength. I like this card in your strength sector here, because with all these heavy energies, with all these kind of almost like lack of love in your life, lack of like positive vibes in your life here, like everything being so serious, you need to pay attention to how you're thinking about your life, how you're thinking about people around you, about your circumstances. And I feel like, as I said before, I really do have the strong feeling, obviously this is a general reading and might not resonate with you or apply to your life, but I do feel like as the week will progress, the energy will ease off and the glimpses of happy, of sunshine will definitely pour through, but you gotta do your part. You gotta watch your thinking here. Yeah, the Temperance is coming. Temperance is all about healing, right? Temperance is all about finding that beautiful energy that you need to find. Like as a Libra, you're always looking for that balance. Looking for that balance of like where to be serious, where to be fun, right? Like it has to be in between. Everything has to be in between. And I feel like as the week is going to progress, it will shift. The pendulum will shift tremendously towards that balance where everything is not going to be that serious anymore. Everything is not going to feel so heavy anymore. The glimpses of happiness are definitely going to seep through, and you will be able to enjoy, you know, your loved ones. You will be able to enjoy the things around you once again. I like it. I like how it's shifting. I really do. Because your energy has been heavy for a little while there, my friend. Hope this reading clarified a couple of things for you. Like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet. And have a super wonderful week, my friend. Hello, my dear Scorpio. Welcome. This is your intuitive energetic check-in for the week of January 30th through this February 5th. Of course, I never know my dates. But here we are. This is your energy for the week, your subconscious drive, your obstacle, your support, possible outcome here. Overall vibe. The Five of Wands, interesting energy of collaboration, energy of working with others, having a lot of heated conversations as well. I feel like you might get into some conflict at work. But this conflict should technically help resolve issues that have been not resolved for a long time. So this, I do feel like it's going to be a productive week. However, it's not going to be an easy week because you will have to kind of compromise and really get yourself into these massive debates with people that you work with. Let's see what the rest of the cards say. Yeah, interesting energy. So you are in the temperance energy right now, and that's a good energy because it helps you find meaning, helps you find solutions, helps you find like the proper path. And I do feel like it is to do with your work situation. Something at work has not been working out for a while, and now finally this week will bring certain resolutions to things that have not been addressed or have not been finalized. And the driving energies here is the Knight of Cups energy. You have a true belief that something needs to be completed, something needs to be done, or something needs to be done a certain way. And that's definitely going to give you like a boost of energy to defend whatever you believe is right, to engage in these difficult conversations, into these collaborative situations where you will have to explain your side. In the end of the day, all of these collaborations are going to be incredibly, incredibly helpful to you. Queen of Swords is in your obstacle here. Queens are the listeners. So what the universe is telling you, it's not the time to be a listener. This is not a time to kind of take a step back and try to understand everyone and just keep your mouth shut. It's always good to understand what's happening around you, but it's also important to kind of not just listen, but also push your ambition. Does it make sense? I hope I'm explaining this energy correctly. But the Page of Pentacles being in your strength sector, this is the energy of like, almost like putting on a show. Energy of, even if you don't know something and you are inexperienced in a certain area, this is the energy, okay, let me learn about this and let me tell you how I feel about this based on what I just learned and based on what I just figured out. Does it make sense? So instead of just listening to everyone and taking everybody for their true, like their word for true value, you also have to do your own research, and you also have to kind of make your own opinions and create your own kind of beliefs within whatever paradigm that you're working in, and you gotta introduce them back to the team. Like, this is not the time to take somebody's word for everything. I guess that's the energy that I'm feeling here, and that's why there's going to be a lot of conflict here and a lot of a lot of conversations, is because the universe is telling you, don't just take everyone's word for it. Make sure you do your own research. Make sure you also learn about the subject matter. Make sure whatever the other person is saying is checked. You don't have to be an expert in something to know that people are lying to you or misleading you, or make sure that you're not putting your name on something that, somebody else told you was a fact. Like, recheck. Like, I don't know why, like, journalism comes to mind, right? Like, if you're writing a story or whatever, and the person tells you an account of events, like something happening, recheck it. That's all you gotta do. Recheck. And you should be okay. But definitely crazy energy this week. You're going to come out as a Page of Wands in the end of the week, which is great energy. Much better energy because it's going to bring you a sense of ease, a sense of excitement, a sense of freedom as well. And it's going to boost your desire to explore. It's going to boost your desire to learn more. And it might even like move you in a whole different direction. I like it because because this week looks very fruitful to me, my dear friend. Do check and recheck whatever people tell you, though. Definitely have to do it. But I do see your whole energy shifting. I do see your project shifting in the right direction. You as a person shifting in the right direction. And I do feel like you will not back down without without your due diligence here. And I like it. Hope this reading clarified a couple of things for you, my dear friend. Like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet. And have a super wonderful week here. Hello, my dear Sagittarius. Welcome. This is your intuitive energetic check-in for the week of January 30th through February 5th. Let's look at our Sagittarius energies. Subconscious drives, obstacles, support, possible outcome, overall vibe. The Ace of Pentacles, definitely the energy of working. You're going to be working on something new, on a new venture, possibly on a new opportunity, or going to try to kind of build some new opportunities for yourself in order to gain some kind of new prosperity here. I like it. Let's see what the rest of the cards have. Ooh. Very interesting energy. We have Ace of Swords here telling me that you're going to have a lot of conversations with people. You're going to have a lot of collaborative moments, a lot of breakthroughs. And it is going to be with other people, with the Two of Cups here, like other partners, other people that you're connecting with. It doesn't necessarily mean like your loved one here. It more means like people that you're connecting with at work. I do feel like a lot of this has to do with the work situation, where you are going to come up with some big ideas within a group situation. And it almost feels like some of these ideas might not truly align with your inner happiness or your inner goals. Here with the Ten of Cups being in your obstacle sector. So yes, you're going to be working with others. You're going to be collaborating with others. You're going to be building some big things. However, it might feel in some moments that you are doing things for the sake of the group instead of the sake of your inner happiness here. However, the universe wants you to know, with the Page of Pentacles being in your strength here, like pushing through and just getting things done your way is not going to be super beneficial for you, because there's a lot that you don't know. And by pushing through and kind of like getting stuck on your own agenda might actually alienate, I can never pronounce words, push people away from you, which could hinder your process in the long run. That's not what you want. You want to come up with solutions with others. However, the universe is just giving you a warning. Make sure if you do push your agenda within this work situation, with this collaboration, you're not hurting anybody's feelings and you're not pushing anyone away here. It's almost better to be a little patient and a little, a little expecting that you don't know, accepting that you might not know everything. And with that approach, you will be a better listener, and therefore you will not push people away who can potentially help you in the long run. Yeah, look at this. Queen of Pentacles as the outcome. That's a beautiful energy, and I love it. So this new project will take off. This new opportunity will take off. Like whatever you're working on will take off. But you do have to be practical. You do have to be a listener here. You have to learn to understand others before you kind of push your own agenda onto everybody else. Because through this experience, you will learn how to be better. I like it. I like this energy a lot. Just remember not to push people away, my dear friend. And you're going to have a great week here. Hope this reading clarified a couple of things for you. Like the video, click subscribe and have a super wonderful week, my friend.